I want to start with that moment. You know, the moment the old life, it just wasn't good enough anymore. That final straw, that breaking point, when you knew you had to escape. Sarah, can you take us back to that day?
George, it was a Tuesday night. I'd just gotten home from my second job at Target.
Oh, wow.
My daughter was asleep at the neighbor's again. I sat on my couch, still in my red shirt and khakis, and just started crying.
Hmm.
I was working 70 hours a week, and I still couldn't afford her dance classes. That's when I knew something had to change.
Mine was quieter, but just as loud inside my head.
Okay.
I was in a boardroom presenting cost-cutting strategies, and it just hit me that I'd used Claude AI to do like 80% of my analysis,
Right.
and I was making someone else rich with this knowledge, feeling completely hollow despite the six-figure salary.
And it isn't always about hating the work, you know? I loved my job as a teacher.
Right.
But after 15 years making $52,000, spending my own money on classroom supplies, my principal denied my request for a tiny, tiny $2,000 raise.
Wow.
I decided it was finally time to bet on myself instead of a system that didn't value me.
That's the spark, but how do you turn that spark into a fire? For a friend of mine, it was a total accident. She saw someone on TikTok using ChatGPT to write social media posts and thought, why am I not doing this for businesses?
Exactly.
She reached out to 5 local restaurants, offered to manage their Instagram for free for 1 week. By Friday, 3 wanted to hire her.
Exactly. You don't have to quit immediately. That's a fantasy.
Right.
You build on the side, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Every single morning becomes your freedom block.
Yes.
I used Notion AI to organize my consulting frameworks and Loom with AI summaries for client comms. And by month 3, I had $8,000 in monthly recurring revenue.
Wow.
That's when my escape became real.
That's the key, though. You amplified your existing skills. My teacher friend realized she'd been creating courses for 15 years.
Right.
So she took her best lessons, used AI to restructure them for online learning, and created her first digital course.
Wow.
ChatGPT outlined it, 11 Labs created the audio, and Synthesia built the videos. See, AI didn't replace her, it amplified her.
But that brings up the first major hurdle for people, failure.
Yeah.
Lisa, your course launch? It wasn't a massive success right away, was it?
Not at all. First month, 7 sales, $350.
Ugh, I wince.
I almost quit right there. I mean, it felt like a validation of all my doubts. But then the next month, a blogger featured my course.
Oh!
I made $10,000 in one day. The real lesson wasn't the big success, though. It was surviving the small start.
I felt that. My first paying client was $200 a month for daily posts. I was basically working for, I don't know, $2 an hour. But it wasn't about the money.
Right.
It was proof. A real client, and that gave me the confidence to charge what I was worth, which is now $1,250 for that same package.
And even then, imposter syndrome is it's brutal.
Oh, yes. Even with recurring revenue, I kept thinking, who am I to charge for this? I had to constantly remind myself of the value I provided. You know, separating my feelings from the facts.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing battle.
And while you're fighting that battle, it's so easy to get distracted by shiny object syndrome.
So easy.
I'd see a new AI tool and waste a whole day on it. The key is to pick your simple stock like ChatGPT and Canva and just focus on solving the client's problem, not on having the newest toy.
So let's distill this into a final piece of advice, a 4-week action plan for anyone listening.
Let's do it.
Week 1, list 10 things you're good at. Not AI things, real-world skills. Circle the one you enjoy the most. That's your service.
Week 2, pick just 2 free AI tools to amplify that skill. Master them for that one purpose.
Yes. Week 3. Create one tangible sample, a single, powerful proof of concept. Stop planning and just make the thing.
And week 4, offer that sample to 5 people as a gift.
Okay.
Just say, hey, I'm a fan of your work and created this for you for free. No strings attached. Can I send it over? The value is irresistible.
And beneath all that action, there's a real secret, isn't there? The one thing that has to change internally.
It's realizing your comfort zone is actually a cage. That good enough salary feels safe, but it's costing you your life.
Hmm.
It's understanding that staying is scarier than leaving. Another year of the same routine is a bigger risk to your soul than trying something new is to your bank account. And it's believing you are worthy. My whole journey started the moment I decided I deserved more than crying on my couch. The moment I hit send on that first email. Marcus, I want to end with something you told me about climbing the wrong ladder.
Yeah. I spent 10 years climbing a ladder just to realize it was leaning against the wrong building. AI didn't just help me start a business,
Right.
it helped me find the right building and build my own ladder, one rung at a time.
Now, here's a question we'd like you, the listener, to think about. What is the number one skill you already possess? And what is the name of the fear that's stopping you from putting a price on it?
Your freedom begins the moment you can answer that question honestly.
Hmm.
And once you find that freedom and want to share your story or expertise with the world, you'll need a reliable home for your voice. That's why we have to give a shout out to our platform of choice, Podbean.
It's more than just hosting. Podbean makes everything incredibly simple, from publishing your first episode to distributing it on all major platforms, and it even offers built-in monetization tools so you can start earning from your passion.
Love it.
If you're thinking of starting a podcast, check out Podbean podcast hosting and monetization for a truly all-in-one solution.